Another day, another day, another day. Who is to blame? That's what I want to know. I sat back quiet. I haven't said anything. You haven't heard me go on a rant. I sat back. I said, let me sit back. I ain't gonna say nothing. All I heard was how Trump ruined this country. And when that election happened, Biden had to fix it. So I sat back. And now I said, I don't want to hear about Trump. He ain't in office. Y'all got all his people out. You got all the Democrats in there, all the liberals. Right? So, let's see what they do. Gas, highest it's ever been. Crime, highest it's ever been. Rights, being removed every week. No cash bonds in Illinois. Gun ban, Illinois, for citizens who qualify. But yet, this dude comes out on the podium who's been falling down steps, confused, turns around and goes, yeah, we've created the most jobs and the economy is booming. The economy is booming. Disney just laid off 7,000 people. The economy is booming? Where? Where do you see the economy booming? Our president of the United States of America, the POTUS, the commander-in-chief, came out and told us the economy is booming because of bidenomics. People didn't like Reaganomics. Seems like whenever they put nomics behind it, it's some bull jive to follow. There is a writer's strike, an actor's strike, teacher strike. So education, right? Let me tell you what the president's main jobs are when they get into office. Okay? The economy, education, those are the top bills that a president has to decide which one he's going to tackle first. The economy, education. Those are the first two things. In your first term, you have to make a case before you take office what is going to be your agenda and your plan. You know what they tackled? Nothing. They tackled nothing. Not one thing. They didn't tackle one thing. They didn't fix the education problem. They didn't tackle education. They didn't tackle the economy. Not at all. No, see what they do is they normally go to war, and that brings in the revenue, but America couldn't be seen going to war, so Ukraine went to war. So they start dumping their money and resources into Ukraine to create this revenue stream that they're talking about. Each soldier that goes to war wears about $30,000 worth of equipment, from the backpack, from the night goggles, for the automatic weapon they have to carry. They have about $30,000 to $45,000 in gear that they have to wear. So the manufacturers of these companies and where they get them from, all the trading, the goods, there's profits in war. So now Ukraine is already in war. Well, we can't send Americans to war, so let's just send money to Ukraine for the war. We're going to send supplies. We're going to send all the things that we would send to Ukraine. You see how that works? You see the nomics of it? Meanwhile, the people that helped get him elected, what were their complaints? Being over-policed, violence, crime, lack of jobs, right? Education. What they do? Illinois is the land of Lincoln. Worst education bill ever. Chicago, the hub of Democrats. Closed down the most schools of probably anywhere in the United States of America. Chicago had the most closed. Shutting down schools. That was supposed to make it better for the community. Where kids are going to go? Overcrowdedness, violence in classrooms. Teachers can't control the classroom. They're not being paid enough. The kids that want to learn are intimidated and scared because they're being bullied by gang members. Then most of them drop out and they just roam in the streets. Way to go, bidenomics. You're really on top of it. Let's see what else they do. Student loans. Oh, student loans. They're going to give some reprieve and some relief for student loans. For who? Oh, black females. Definitely not males. And I don't think that was a lot of these guys' concerns when you're closing down schools. They ain't going to make it to college enough to get a student loan. Oh no, bidenomics is very quite simple. I see it flat out. It's stay on the government. Don't do nothing for yourself. We want you to be dependent on us, the government. Well, see, that's what they want. See, the government ain't going to be able to focus. They ain't going to be able to function right if you ain't doing your part. What sense would that make of them doing all the work? That don't make any sense. No, they made it look like they dumped a bunch of money over there. But what about their own country? I don't see anything about that. What about the people that actually went and fought in those wars? I don't see them getting their day in the sun. I don't see their families taken care of. Try to get benefits, trying to get things working. They're going down to the office. And they treating them like gum under their shoe. And these people went over to another country, sick in mud, fighting. What'd they get out of it? Yeah, I know. I don't speak the popular answer. I only speak the truth. Now we live in a world today where people don't want to do their jobs. They complain when they got to do the work that they said they wanted to do. We're electing people just to be electing them. For what? These people haven't earned anything you're giving them. All of this praise, all of this, we're going to change it around. And every day, you know what they take talking about? Trump. Why? Because he's the distraction. You talking about Trump every day. Nobody got to focus on doing their jobs. Why should they? It's Trump's fault. Trump ain't in the White House. Don't matter. Trump's fault. January 7th. They marched up in the office. Everything got to be his fault. Even though he ain't in office, it's his fault. Gas about $5 a gallon. Still ain't dropped. Right? But it's Trump's fault. Gas wasn't this price when he was in office. That's all I know. Last time gas was this price, Bush was in office. Obama came in, he got the gas under control. I ain't seen old Biden do nothing. Old bidenomics ain't did a damn thing. I hear him talking. They do a lot of talking. I give them that. Them some talking SOBs, boy. Them bidenomic people can talk. They do a lot of talking, but they saying nothing. Well, it ain't that. I'm not saying Trump is the best candidate for the job either. I'm saying neither one was. Trump's not a president. Come on. This dude would sell the country out for $25. if it's gonna boost his name. Look, we've been in America for a long time. I think Trump America is right. So right now, China and Taiwan, they already run the country. Shut up. Stop acting like it's gonna change. Shut up. They've agreed to call it Trump America because I brought everyone together. Everybody's gonna get money now. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Shut up. So now instead of America, it's just gonna be Trump America. There will be a new flag you have to buy. One with my face on it. Yeah. So look. I'm trying to tell you, neither one of these guys are great. So I love it when they try to put me in the box. If you say anything about bidenomics, you gotta be a Trump supporter. Oh, you Trump supporter. You say anything about Trump, you're going for Biden. What has Biden done? I'd be like, man, you see how people are programmed? Same thing when you say something about LeBron. Well, Michael Jordan, they never did. I'd be like, dude, why are you bringing up Jordan? Because you're programmed. It's an automatic deflect response. Instead of hearing what people are actually saying, you already have it in your brain what your response is going to be because you're programmed. Not once was I sitting here giving Trump any credit. Everything I said was based on Bidenomics, not Trumpnomics. Was based on Biden. Why? Because Biden is the president of the United States of America, not Donald Trump. It's his job. When Trump was president, it was his job. So he had all the questions to answer. Now, he ain't even working there no more. When did they start doing that? Start blaming the guy that don't work in the office no more. And he ain't been there for years. And they still blaming him. I'm like, man, he ain't in the office no more. Now, when Trump was in there, and I'm like, hey, I don't want to hear nothing about Obama. You in there now. So if you whatever you didn't like from Obama, it's on you. Ain't that what y'all used to say? The liberals? Obama's not in office. And I agree. Some dumb thing they came up with to put a word to say you getting screwed. Whenever they put nomics in front of it, you know the screw job is coming. They just created a name for the screw job. Reaganomics was horrible. And here come Bidenomics. Different white man, same screwed up plan. Reagan won because he was a celebrity president. When you're a celebrity president, it's hard for people not to elect you. You see, the whole thing is about deception. And for all the Patreon members, yes, we do have the TLC breakup. That's coming on the Patreon today. So you'll get your early, you're a Patreon, you got your early view of that. Mm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna let the phone charge. Yeah, it's a very hot day. It's like 89, 90 degrees with a good humidity. This is my kind of weather. So let me get to work. So if you're on the Patreon, get ready for that. Yeah, everybody's still talking about my LeBron James Bronny video or whatever. You know, it is what it is, man. Both. But I like it hot. Yeah, as we speak right now, I'm uploading the TLC video right now. Absolutely. Now, why hasn't Biden tackled education? Why hasn't he tackled really the economy? I mean, he's talking about the economy is thriving. I have not seen the economy thriving. Small businesses are closing their doors. They can't afford to pay their employees because they're having other people pay way too much to have them work at McDonald's. It's crazy. Inflation is out of control. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, stop settling for these non-answers. Force these guys to have to tell you the truth. Ask the right questions because what you're doing is they're victimizing you. They got the votes, so that's all they cared about. They got in office and y'all not holding their feet to the fire. Yeah, there it is. The truth behind the left eye and TLC beef. It's loading up right now on the Patreon. So if you're on the Casino for Life Patreon, get over there right now. Because it's on 12% right now. 13% is loading up. Slowly but surely. Tick by tick. 14%. So hopefully in about an hour it'll get there. Because I got a bunch of things open that I'm finna close. So that'll speed up the process. So let me get up out.